So we are joining me in my vehicle, as you can tell, because the point of today's craft video for this Wednesday, it's Craft Wednesday, woo, but is to make these lovely little headrest covers. And yes, I had to kind of be in here with them. That makes the most sense, Plus, it's a little bit hot, so if you hear something in the background, my AC is on because it's freaking hot. It's 95 degrees. So yes, and I'm in a black vehicle, but I'm doing this for you. I am suffering for you, so you can see the awesomeness. But if this is your first video to the channel, and wondering why I'm talking in a car, well, this is why. But please consider hitting that subscribe button for me so you can be here for all of our random content and all of our new updates. And there's probably some changes coming, and I'll have a video about that here soon. But other than that, let's move on. And if you're my current subscribers, are you ready? I messed up a little bit on the front ones. I made them just a teensy bit too small, like just a little bit too small, and it's, for any other person it's probably gonna bother them. For me, it's behind my head. I don't care. It looks cute. All the rest of them fit, so, let's see if I can shake. But yes, all the rest of them back there fit, because I had to end up making 6 of them. I didn't make one for the middle part just because it's not really a headrest. It kind of is, but it's not, kind of deal. And okay, that's lovely. But so yeah, that is what they look like installed. So I will go ahead and cut to the craft video and meet y'all back at the end. Okay, so here we are at my car, and I'm going to show you how I got to do the measurements for this. So these are the headrests we will be doing, and as you can tell, I have like other rows back there, so I have 6 I got to do. So we're going to try and get a overall measurement for all of these. Thankfully they're going to have elastic in them, so hopefully it won't be that bad. But what I want to do is I have just a regular ruler. I was going to use my other ruler, but for this purpose, and I'm doing it one-handed, we are going to just use the regular ruler. So we're going to take it at its biggest spot, which for me is about 9.5, maybe a little over. So that's how wide we're going to make them. Well, how long we're going to make them, not wide. Different measurement. But, okay, let me actually get in the vehicle. Alrighty, so, back up. Oof, needs to be cleaned. But, so we're making covers go over them. So, we're going to do it about, I'm going to say 10. 10 will give me plenty of room to work with. So, and then from the top to the bottom, that is about 8. So we're gonna do 8.5 is how tall we're gonna make them. Oops. But and then as far as width, because I have this little thing on the back, so I got to measure that. So I need to open up another door and go on. Here's Freya. Look at that Freya. Anyways, okay. So see, I have this little hump on the back, so I got to take that into consideration. And I lost this is a graphing ruler, so it has a bunch of different sides. But okay, and that's gonna be about from the back part, and I really hope y'all can see this, but from the back part to the front, I'm gonna say 6 inches. That'll give me plenty of room to sew and work with, because I think it's about 5.5 from what I'm looking at, but we're gonna go 6 inches just because it'll give me plenty of room to work with. So now we gotta go inside and make our pattern. Alright, so before we can make our pattern, let me just show you the materials we will be using. And that is, you're going to need some type of fabric. For me, I'm using this purple fabric with the stars and the witches on it. I got that from Joann's. I believe it was on sale for $7.99. I think it was actually originally $10 or something. So I did get a little bit of a discount on it, and I think I got 2 yards just to give me enough room to play with. You're also going to need some elastic. I got that from Wal-Mart. I'm not entirely sure how much it was, but it's pretty thin for as far as elastic goes. And you're also going to need some paper and a ruler. Obviously, we've been using a ruler throughout the whole process, so you will need that. And you also need a Shapie to draw out your pattern, or some kind of pen or something. I like to use a Shapie because I can use it on paper and the cloth. You're also going to need some scissors. But as you can tell, you've seen these scissors multiple times in my videos, so we're going to be using them. So, alright, the first thing that we need to do is clear off our space. because I will be working mainly on my little mat here, and I want to draw out my pattern. Now, I thought I was going to be able to use just one sheet of paper, but because of how big my fabric is, I ended up having to tape both sheets together to make the pattern the size that I needed. Because I think it ended up being 11 inches long and 9.5 inches wide. Okay, now once we have our pattern figured out, which for me, mine ended up being 9.5 inches long as I'm showing you, and then it was 11 inches wide. Now, since I did make the little booth later on, just if you have the front two headrests like how I do with that little plastic piece on the back, you might want to extend that by about 2 inches just so it would give you a little bit more room, because I had enough to get on there, it's a very tight fit. So just, when you're making your pattern, if you have the headrest like how my front two ones are, just do that, just extend it by about 2 inches. So once we have our pattern made, as I show you, we're going to lay out our fabric. Now you have to fold your fabric inside out so that your pattern is on the inside, so you're on the back side where you don't really see the pattern, or it's like kind of like how mine is, it's kind of like a grayish, like a muted tone for my pattern. So just turn it inside out. Okay, now just lay your pattern onto your fabric. I'm doing mine where the fold is, so I don't have to do another stitch. I can just do the ones on the side and the bottom, so I don't have to actually stitch the top of it. Plus, I found that gave me a little bit more fabric to do it that way. Overall, since I only got 2 yards, I didn't have much room for mistakes. So just go ahead and line it up at the top, and then we're just going to trace out our pattern, our paper pattern onto our fabric, and then continue that for the next, well, for me, for the next 5 ones. Okay, so once you have your pattern cut out, as you can see, we've got both sides of ours, because I did fold it so I could cut them both at the same time. You want to fold over and measure enough to where your elastic is going to run through. So mine is a very small elastic, so I didn't need to have that much excess. But yeah, once you get done with that, all we're going to do is just cut out the rest and then take it to the sewing machine. Okay, so now that we are done sewing our little bag, as you can see, we have got to add our elastic into it. So I did keep the bottom part open so we could feed that through there. I kept it open on both sides just because that was the pattern I had in my mind whenever I decided to do this. So you can either put a safety pin on the end, or you can do it like me and do it the hard way and just feed it through. It is entirely up to you, but just make sure you feed it all the way through so we can sew both ends together. Alright, and there is what it looks like on. I had to fight with it a little bit, but it is on there with only a little bit of minor damage. I should have made it just a little bit wider, but either way, I got it on there. The back ones aren't going to be as bad because they don't have that back plastic piece on it, so it'll be fine. But yes, that is what it looks like. It's nice and on there. It's definitely not coming off, you know. It's not coming off. I can guarantee you that. It's definitely not coming off. But here we go. Just kind of tuck in the corners a bit more. But I think it looks cute, especially with the theme of my vehicle currently. It's all black and purple, and you know, got witch stuff all over it. So it makes it look a bit more me. So yes, and I love all the little witches on it. It's so cute. So I probably could have. I don't know if there was actually a way for this pattern, but this is how I ended up doing it. So all I got left to do is the other 5 and I'll be done. Okay, so that is how you make them. They're fairly simple. They're basically little bags that you put over the headrest covers. Well, the headrest covers that you put over the headrest. And this one I did put the elastic in it. The other ones I haven't done that yet just because I ran out of time. And I just wanted to go ahead and put them in here. And it's just me. It's not like I'm selling these, so if it comes up that somebody requests for me to make them some, then yes, I will go ahead and finish them. But other than that, that's pretty much it. And I'm still kind of concerned, like wondering about the pattern, because you saw the witches on it. They're kind of all different directions, but I don't know if it had a right way or a wrong way. That's what I was trying to figure out. But they're in here now. It's done. So yes, I hope y'all enjoyed that, and hopefully this gives you some ideas about to make your own, because I know there's a bunch of Halloween like material out there, because I've been using it quite a bit if you've been following this channel for a little bit for Halloween. And I'm probably gonna have a few more little sewing things coming up here soon, just because I have a sewing machine and they're easy, and you know, you can bring some uniqueness into your home that way, and it's just for you. You know, the pattern's mass produced, but whatever you make with it won't be, kind of thing. So there's that. But anyways, I will go ahead and free y'all from my ramblings. Plus, I have to go to work. So I hope y'all enjoyed this craft video. Hopefully it gave you some good ideas. Let me know down in the comments what you thought. And if you made your own, I'd love to see them. You can tag me on all my social media. That link is somewhere in here, you know, the usernames and all that. You'll be able to find it. It's easy. I'm easy to find. But anyways, I will see y'all later, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.